I think working on the first game has just got us, I'd say us as my brother and I usually go in and do all the meetings for the games, but it was such a strange process from the beginning because I'm doing voiceover in studios and I'm doing motion capture and all these different things that I've never done before. And I can honestly say that through all of that, we've learned a better technique of like what kind of motions we want to get and what kind of actual features we want to see in the game. And so I could definitely say this second game coming out is by far better than the first one. You know, when you're sitting around, you're coming up with the concepts for the game, and you know, if you sit there and go, okay, well, we really want to make it so realistic that it's so hard to do these kinds of tricks. I don't know. I found that was somewhat boring for someone like me because I can do a lot of the tricks. So if I play the game, I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, it's not as exciting as if you can, you know, kind of step out your element into game world and do some wild stuff. And so it was like a nice balance of like keeping the tricks realistic and the language that they use, the lingo and all the, you know, features and jumps very realistic, but then like, you know what I mean, I want to do 5 backflips in one hit, but I can't on the game as possible. You know what's been cool within the new features of the game is this game you can actually make your own tricks, and that's been the coolest part. Is I've had myself this year a season of trying to invent new tricks because of the upcoming competitions, and so in the game there's this great feature where you get the Wii Motion Plus, and it's an extension that you plug into the remote and it amplifies all of the movements that the controller does. So your character actually does, you know, what the remote's doing. So you spin it on your wrist, you spin it on the table or something like that, and your character's doing all these flips and stuff, and you can save up to 8 of your own tricks, and you get to name them and pick like an icon that pops up every time you do them, and so that's been my favorite part. Is I go down and I just want to do my tricks, you know what I mean? It's not like you have to do the stuff we created, you get to make your own stuff.